Willie D Live.
What's up, family? On Christmas night, while much of the world was unplugged, Donald Trump, your president, ordered the U.S. military to strike a small defenseless village in Nigeria's Sakoto state called Jabo. He claims he was looking for ISIS. He was going to kill ISIS members. But there's only one little problem. The people of Jabo says, we don't have a terrorist problem here. Yeah, fam. Check out the video.
Strikes in Nigeria on Christmas. The Pentagon releasing this video, a U.S. warship firing a Tomahawk cruise missile from the Gulf of Guinea. A U.S. official telling ABC News more than a dozen missiles were launched. In a village targeted by the strikes in northwest Nigeria, residents searched through the rubble of their homes, now leveled after the strikes. The next day, locals gathering as police sweep the site of a missile strike.
I quickly rushed this morning to come and see the level of damage that this has given to the community. Glory be to God, there was no loss of life and no much damage to the properties.
President Trump saying he ordered the strikes against terrorists who, quote, have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians. The president saying he delayed the strikes for symbolic reasons, telling Politico, quote, they were going to do it earlier. And I said, nope, let's give a Christmas present.
They were going to do it earlier, but he said, no, let's give them a Christmas present. See what I'm saying, fam? When I tell you that evil is at the top, you gotta be one evil bastard to plan something like that on a day when many people celebrate. And here's the deal, family. He claims to be sympathetic toward Christians, but Christmas Day is perhaps the most celebrated day for all Christians around the world. But somehow, some way, he ignored that little small detail. We said all along, everybody know the play. The cool thing about what happened, fam, is the world knows that he's not trying to intervene between Christians and Muslims conflict, which has been going on for centuries. If he was serious, he would start at home because charity starts at home. Do you know how many Christians get killed in America every year? Way more than they get killed in probably all of Africa combined. This dude, Donald Trump, is the devil's advocate. And all these people who are excited about him bombing Africa, even a lot of the news people are out of pocket. Because the way that they report it, Donald Trump sent a Christmas gift to Nigeria. Donald Trump made true on his promise to send bombs to Nigeria as Christmas gifts, and And the way that they reported so matter-of-factly, and it's almost like they want to laugh about it. Man, we are damn surrounded by evil, man. Boy, I wish it was a way, man. Boy, I wish it was a way to get, man. Switch it up. Switch it all the way up. And don't ever let these type of uncivilized mutts come into power again. He over there picking on Nigeria. He's picking on Syria. He's picking on Venezuela. What does all of those countries have in common? A few things. But two of the glaring similarities are they got oil. They are all home to some of the biggest oil repositories in the world. Nigeria is number 2 in Africa and number 10 in the world. So that's one. 2, they can't defend themselves. They ain't got no military. They ain't got nothing. Let me tell you something, fam. Oh, we run around here in those suits with those guns. Oh, that's cool for the locals. But when you start talking about dealing with these countries who have the power to send something your way without ever leaving home, when they can just push your button and boom. If you ain't got some of those technological advances in war, weaponry, your ass is grass. And if you can't defend your people in your country, is it really your country? You don't really have a country if you can't defend it. There ain't one country in Africa that can defend itself against any of the superpowers. And that's a damn shame, because Africa has more to offer than any continent on planet Earth. And it can't defend itself. That's madness to me, man. Say, man, hey, boy, they better be lucky. Boy, if I had that type of juice, man, look, man, this is what we finna do. You gotta be able to defend yourself, man. You got to be able to defend yourself, because you got bullies out there, and you got jealous people out there. You know, America is the most jealous ass country on planet Earth. Talking about jealousy. Oh man. You look back, see what somebody else doing. Oh, you know what? I don't like that. Let's go take it. How we gonna do it? Let's go take it. Well, we can't just go take it. We gotta, what's our propaganda response? What is our propaganda response gonna be? Okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say that he's killing his people. Well, that's not true. There's nothing out there at all to substantiate that. Well, we'll kill some people and we'll blame him. Simple. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? Nah, we tried that. We did that with Libya, and it worked for the most part. But they're talking about it right now. So, what else you got? Well, you know, those Christians and the Muslims, they've been going at it. And, you know, they've been killing each other. I know, but how can we justify it though? Because the Christians killed the Muslims too. You know, it's probably just as many Muslims have been killed in the conflict as there have been Christians. So how can we justify it? Look, I just don't like the damn Muslims, man, okay? And I think more people will be sympathetic around the world for the Christians than the Muslims. At least in America, we can relate. More people will relate to the Christians. So let's just pick a side. Well, Mr. President, I don't think that's going to be a good idea to just pick a side. I mean, they're all human beings. I can do what I want to do. I'm Donald Trump. I'm Donald J. Trump. I do what I want to do. Yeah, Mr. President, well, how would you explain that you're going to go to Africa and, you know, fight ISIS on behalf of Christians when you really aren't, no disrespect, Mr. President, believe you me, I would never disrespect you because I love kissing your ass so much and I'm so afraid of you. So I would never disrespect you. But we're not really like keeping the Christians safe in our own country. You know, charity starts at home, Mr. President. That's what Willie D said. Who's this guy, Willie D? You know what, man? Look, just do as I say. You know, just do it. I don't give a damn how it happens. Just do it. And that's the mentality, fam. That's the mentality. Like the lies, it don't even matter if it work or not anymore. It's like his mentality is, well, what you gonna do about it? Like everybody, if you go online and you start looking up this stuff, everybody is on board with the lies. Everybody see what's going on with the lies, except what his people do too. The ones that follow him, but they're still in the comments making excuses and stuff. These are just dodo birds who don't have their own brains. And the sad part about it is they got kids and they're gonna raise kids to think exactly like them. to be, and they try to act like they're leaders, but they're really the biggest followers on the planet. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, fam. Ain't no way I'm gonna follow a dummy. Ain't no way I'm gonna follow somebody who argues like a fifth grader. No way I'm gonna follow a man that is as emotional as Trump. Like, he's a very emotional dude, and he has these knee-jerk reactions to just having a conversation. If you're just having a conversation with him, you'll see him. That was a stupid question. You know what? You're a very stupid person. These are reporters, journalists asking pertinent questions about the economy or world affairs. And if you don't like the question, you're ignorant. You're stupid. You know what? Get out. Maybe I'll pull the license for ABC. All of this type of stuff. The dude is very low frequency, but he's not the only one. The people who prop him up, the people who follow his orders, the people who voted for him, the people who would dare to vote for him again, all of them are to blame. All of them, because they enable him. He could do nothing without them. It don't matter that he's the president. If they decided that, hey, look, man, we went as far as we can go with this, I thought racism would get us through it, but racism is not enough, man. You're destroying the country. I don't know if anything will be left. I'm on, you're on your own. You know what I mean? You know what? I digress. Until somebody explain to me, how is it that there's no ISIS in Nigeria, yet Trump bombs Nigeria to kill members of ISIS, yet the government of Nigeria is constantly in peace talks with ISIS and collaboration with the US to bomb their own country? Make it make sense. No more talk.